Hello.
We're back. We're back with even more bullshit from the internet. I've been watching, I haven't been watching actually. I've been switching over to Twitch and looking at what Hassan Abi is doing, and he's completely given up. 30,000 viewers, and he'll just be sitting there eating his 12 chicken breasts a day and watching television. And he's like stuck on Sasha Gray's streaming right now.
Yeah.
He's like stuck on a true crime drama. So he just sits there and watches like police interviews.
Okay.
But he's just watching other people's TV.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, what we're doing right now is
minimal effort.
It's very low effort, but you know, it's transformative. Number one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because
we're taking the quizzes and talking about them.
Yeah. So we are using someone else's content,
mm-hmm.
but we're putting ourselves into it.
Mm-hmm.
Hassan is barely there, and he'll have 30,000 viewers while he's doing it.
And we'll have 0.
Yeah, he's no Sasha Grey. That's all I'm saying. All right.
I feel like you should pick a quiz for me to take, and then I'll pick a quiz for you to take.
All right. I will pick for you which Bridgerton character. This is a show for people who like watching people have sex in costumes.
I see.
How divorce-proof is your marriage?
I'm not sure we should take that one.
Why not? Come on, it's a quiz from the internet. Let's see. How Capricorn are you really? Are you a momsplainer? Oh my god, these quizzes are awful.
They are.
We're going to go to a different site because I
didn't like any of those.
I can't pick a quiz from there if I hate it. Can you answer these general? Fun personality quizzes. Fun.
They're fun.
Fun personality quizzes. Oh my god. Are you more Olivia Rodrigo or Taylor Swift?
I don't know who Olivia Rodrigo is.
She's the new Taylor Swift.
I see. So we're going to find out if I'm Taylor Swift, who is, approximately my age and socioeconomic class.
She's younger than you.
Yeah, just a little.
No, her family is wealthier than yours.
Mm-hmm.
Significantly. She's a billionaire now.
Well, yeah, she's a billionaire now.
So Olivia Rodrigo is like another post-Disney pop star, like, say, Selena Gomez or something like that. But she's the one who just kind of happened.
Okay.
So she had an album recently come out. People like it. And she likes Taylor Swift a lot.
Okay.
Would you rather go to Coachella or a Met Gala?
Met Gala.
No thanks. Would you rather be over or underdressed?
I guess underdressed?
This woman is underfed.
Yeah.
Pastel or dark?
Dark.
Comedian or movie critic?
See, I think I'd be better at being a movie critic, but I'd rather be a comedian.
Okay, that's interesting. Forgive or forget?
I never forget, so it's gotta be forgive.
Awkward. What color would you paint your bedroom?
Gray. I have painted a bedroom gray.
What would you rather have as your celebrity nemesis?
I only know who Kanye West is.
Yeah, I don't know who Sabrina Carpenter
is.
So, but you're choosing Kanye because you know who he is?
I mean...
She's soft. You could take her. I don't know who she is either, but...
I mean, yes, I could take that Sabrina Carpenter in a fight. So I guess her?
Okay, I think that's a better choice than Kanye. Because I don't think you can take Kanye in a fight.
No.
But you never know, though. Big city, small town.
Big city.
Cat or dog?
Dog.
Twitter or Insta?
Twitter. I don't like either, but Twitter.
What would you choose, facial or mani-pedi?
Facial.
Rock or country?
Rock.
Never eat fruit again or never eat cheese again. This is a tough question for you.
This like halves my diet.
It's like 50-50 either way.
So this question means, do I eat fruit for the rest of my life
or do I eat
cheese again?
Yeah.
I think never eat cheese again. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm keeping
really?
Fruit.
Wow.
There's more diverse options with fruit, I feel.
It's true. What's the best compliment to receive? You have such nice hair. You have a good heart. You're so strong. You're great at making.
I think you know which one. It's you're so strong.
That's the compliment you want to receive.
Out of those, yeah. I want people to actually comment on my intelligence, but.
Which song is the best? Tiny Dancer, Ribs. I don't know that. My Humps, or The Bones.
So, I only know 2 of these songs.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm going with Tiny Dancer?
Okay. I don't actually care for that song. Summer or fall?
Fall. No.
No?
No, I mean, do you believe in astrology? Is no.
No. What sounds like the best vacation? Sightseeing in Europe, spending time on the beach, going on a cruise, or having fun at an
So this is definitely Europe. Sightseeing.
Who would you rather be friends with, Kylie Jenner or JoJo Siwa?
JoJo Siwa, because she's gay.
What the fuck is that?
Also, what the fuck am I going to say to Kylie Jenner?
Can I borrow some money? Lastly, choose a debut album. Sour, that's Olivia Rodrigo.
Okay.
Taylor Swift. Yours truly, don't know.
No.
When we fall asleep, where do we go?
I guess Taylor Swift, because I know who she is.
Okay, fair enough. Choose one. This is from Handmaid's Tale. Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah.
This is what's her name and her husband now, I think. She's the little Italian American
Ariana Grande.
So this is Peanuts, obviously. This is where he gets Snoopy, and this is young Sheldon.
I guess Snoopy.
Yeah, I mean, how could it not be Charlie
Yeah.
Brown and Snoopy?
Charlie Brown.
You got Taylor Swift.
This is fairly obvious to me that this would be my answer out of those two.
Like your Taylor, you're mature, and you know how to express yourself.
I mean, Taylor Swift is the one of these two people that I know who she is.
Yeah, I mean, you should probably know who Olivia Rodrigo is. You don't need to like her or something.
Yeah, I just don't know. So I think, do you belong with Frodo Baggins or Harry Potter is yours. You made me do Olivia Rodrigo and Taylor Swift, so this is definitely the one
Which
for you.
dude do you want to be friends with? Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Sharky and Palp. Doc and Marty. RTD2 C3PO. Michael. Doc and Marty.
Yeah, that's what I thought for you.
Which class would you choose to teach? Astronomy, Balrog defense, herbology, or runes? I'm going with Balrog defense. Which are you, a saver or a spender? I'm a spender. Which Disney sidekick would you rather have as your own, Pua or Sven? Sven looks like he's like a reindeer, so I'm gonna go with Sven. Though Pua's pretty cute.
Pooh is pretty cute. I don't
Are
know
you
who
a
either is
trusting soul? I mean, yeah. Today's music or throwback throwback? Choose a food to share. French fries, charcuterie board, ice cream sundae, or nachos. I mean, I'm okay with sharing any of it.
Yeah.
But if I have to choose a food that I want to share the most, probably French fries. Choose a way to greet people. Hug, handshake, high five, or howdy. Howdy.
We don't need to touch people. It's 2021.
It's 2021. Don't touch people.
Don't touch people. It's 2021.
Unless you're fucking them, then it's fine. Choose a type of game. Video games, card games, board games, sports games. Video games. What's your favorite meal? Breakfast, second breakfast, lunch, dinner, 11:00. The book or the movie? The books. These are the original paperback covers.
I see.
I used to have these. But they, the paper in these.
Right, they'll fall apart.
Yeah. Newer paperbacks aren't like that. They're much longer than that.
Mm-hmm.
What type of vacation would you rather go on? Exploring historic cities. Which would choose to create? Your own YouTube channel, your own book, your own podcast, or a sculpture? Choose to create.
Choose to create.
I'm capable of doing any of these. I think I'd like to be a sculptor because the rest of these things I've done. I haven't written a book, but I feel like I have. How many relationships have you been in? You mean like this kind of relationship?
I mean, how many of those kinds of relationships have you had?
Awkward. Oh, I could carry you. Make decisions or let others make them for you. Where would you rather spend Friday night? Movie theater, bowling alley? Bowling alley.
If you're going to go out in public, you might as well do something.
Yeah, not just sit there in silence.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, I dislike the pretension of quiet at a movie theater.
Mm-hmm.
But I also don't want to go to rowdy movie theater.
You want to be the only person talking in the movie theater.
Yeah. How would you go it? Alone or with friends? Well, I don't have any friends, so I'm going
I'm your
alone.
friend.
Oh, choose a Frodo face. This one, this one, this one, and this one. Oh, it's
I like that question.
Choose a Frodo
Yeah,
face.
choose a Frodo face.
Truth or dare, dare. Which reality show would you rather go on? Survival or Big Brother? Survival. Choose one. Handmaid's Tale. It's gonna be Snoopy. Congrats, you got Frodo Baggins. You belong with Frodo Baggins because you're as kind, honest, and courageous as he is. Plus, you swoon over the right piece of jewelry. Frodo will never let you down. You're friends to the end, even if you're stuck. I mean, they're describing Samo as Ganji and not Frodo.
But it's who should be your friend. That was the quiz, not which one are you.
It was who do you belong with?
Right, so like who should you be hanging with?
So is there information here that isn't quizzes?
It appears so.
How well do you know men?
You pick one for me now, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to put her in the new show.
Oh,
She hasn't been in anything.
no.
I'll blame the nipples.
Nipples?
She's like famous for having nipples.
Let's see.
And not nudity, like stick out to her
Yeah,
face.
just like. A lot of these quizzes suck, and it's based on media that we don't consume.
It's true. It's just, I suppose it just points out how untouchable
Yeah.
your true historical generation. Alright. Okay, Prince and Princess of Wales are wed.
I was alive. Was I? Was that like 86? 87?
I have no idea.
Well, no, I actually probably wasn't because her children are older.
Okay.
I think so. So I don't think I was born yet.
My only interest in royalty is how their head fits in the guillotine.
I remember her dying.
So you're thinking,
I don't think I was born yet because I think her older son is older. Which would suggest I was not yet born.
the fall of Saigon.
No, I wasn't born for that.
Muhammad Ali, I'm the greatest.
I was not born for that.
Alaska joins the Union.
I was not born yet. What?
The 60s. First black
Yes,
president.
I was alive for that one.
Geraldine Ferrara is the first woman on a major ticket.
Mondo was what, 82? 80? No, it was election was 80, and that was when Reagan won, so that would have been against Carter. So Mondale would have had to be before I was born. I wasn't born yet. Sorry, I worked that out.
Yeah, no, it was 84. Old Coke is back.
I don't think I was born for that. I don't know what year any of these things are.
That's the point of the quiz,
Yeah,
though.
so
Titanic becomes highest.
yes,
grossing
I was
film.
alive for that.
Operation Desert
Yes, this is
Storm.
one of my first memories. Yes, I was alive for Nirvana's Nevermind. I was obviously not alive for the I Have a Dream speech.
I wasn't born yet. Woodstock.
I was obviously not alive for the original Woodstock.
Woodstock 92.
Yeah,
though.
Woodstock 92 I was alive.
Disney World open.
No, I was not alive for that.
Beatlemania.
This quiz is so bizarre.
It is really weird, right?
Yeah.
Eruption of Mount St. Helens.
No, I wasn't born yet.
Berlin Wall tumbling.
Yes, I was alive for that.
JFK assassin.
No, I mean, is this like a quiz to figure out, like, if you can determine when these things happen?
Not sure. Men walk on moon.
No.
Nelson Mandela crater.
Is that in the 80s?
You can't ask me.
I
It's a
believe
quiz for you.
I believe I was very young for that.
Okay, I think you were allowed to. Vote at 18 becomes U.S.
I
law.
was not born yet.
She was one again.
I mean, it's Snoopy.
This is getting weird.
Why is this on everything?
Congratulations, you got Gen X.
Okay, it could be that some of those 80s things I was off on whether or not I was actually alive or not. But that being said, I'm among the oldest millennials. Just like you're among the youngest Gen X.
I'm very close to the youngest Gen X.
So, I like this one for you. Go back up. Give wrong answers only, and we'll tell you how popular you are on TikTok. That's the quiz you're now taking.
What? Wrong answers only.
Yeah.
What's Captain America's alter ego? Steve Rogers. Colonel Panda. What's the best place for a first date? The best place for a first date is like a coffee shop or a restaurant where you can actually have a conversation and get to know a person. Because you don't want to know, you want to know if you're ever gonna fuck, basically. So it's a restaurant. So the worst place probably, I mean, you can talk in a morgue.
Yeah.
You can talk in a lawyer's office unless you're there for an appointment.
Atlantis, you've been underwater. You wouldn't be able to talk.
Yeah, that's the wrong answer. What are magic words? Abracadabra. How's a good name, Steve? Jenkins. Who says Jenkins?
That's from Scooby-Doo.
Is it? No, that's Wood.
Oh, is it? Isn't it like him?
I thought Jenkins was community.
Oh.
What are the magic words? Hey Macarena. Is Santa Rio? No. So the wrong answer is didn't miracle on 34th Street. So what is mitochondria? I've heard it's the powerhouse of the cell. But I'm gonna go with no, I don't speak Pig Latin. It's difficult for me to answer questions wrong on purpose.
Then answer them right.
Like I have a psychological block against it. How many degrees in a circle is 360? Obviously, so we're gonna say 1 bachelor's.
Working on a master's.
Which superpower do you want? In reality, what superpower would I want? I'm not looking at the answers. What superpower would I want? It's not really superpower, but I think I would like eternal youth. Like what extraordinary ability would be like eternal youth and fitness, which are pretty much the same thing. Like I don't want to really feel succeed in business without really trying. That's very, very useful superpower. Because you'd be very wealthy, right? Extreme couponing, same. Napping. What should the kid do for his science fair project? He should make a volcano. Oh, there it is. So what he shouldn't do is create Jurassic Park. You bred raptors? Which Pokemon is the best?
The thing is, if we could make Jurassic Park, we would.
I'm gonna have to say Pikachu, which is objectively the wrong answer. I like Magic. Which is the best way to make money through Monopoly, time traveling, asking George Clooney nicely, getting a job? This is definitely
the
not
wrong
the best
answer.
way of making money.
Yeah.
The best way of making money is to already have money.
Have rich parents.
Or get money for something.
Yeah. Bank robbery.
How do you make a cake? It's a
piece of cake.
Cake to make a pretty cake.
That's the first thing I thought of.
Buy a store-bought cake and rip off the way. What's the best pizza topping? It's pepperoni.
Pineapple.
The box. That's not the best. You don't even think that. The best pizza topping is more crust. How do I write a book? Water a notebook with your tears. That's funny.
That's normally what it feels like.
Grab your nearest book and write your name in it. Congrats. Just keep buying pens.
That's also a strategy I feel many people adopt.
I don't get that joke. Write diligently every day. I mean, that's definitely how you write a book. So I'm going to answer that because it's definitely wrong. What do you want for your birthday? World peace for the children. Socks. What?
Pre-rip to show you're cool.
So the wrong answer is an empty pinata. What is the best dinner meal? I mean, I actually don't think it's mac and cheese.
Yeah.
How do you open a banana? From the bottom. From the bottom. So the wrong way is
I think that's a pretty funny answer to that.
Why was 6 afraid of 7? It's because 7, 8, 9. They have a lot of history. That's a good answer. That's the right answer. Who is the American president to cross Delaware? I mean, probably a bunch of them now.
I mean, you gotta go back and forth.
It's gonna be Joe Biden's from Delaware. That's a funny answer. Why are there 31 of these questions? What's 2 plus 2? Definitely 6. What does cheugi mean?
I mean, eventually we are gonna learn what cheugi means because.
Chewy but soggy.
So does it mean off trend?
I mean, I don't know.
I'm just gonna assume that's actually what it means.
I'm too old for this. It's definitely. What color is the sky? It's clear. So I'm gonna go with invisible. I'm gonna go with blue because that's the actual wrong
answer. Yeah.
What is TikTok? It's for the kids.
It's a hit song by Kesha because that is what I think of first when I hear TikTok.
In the morning, I'm feeling like P Diddy.
Oh, I actually don't know the next line.
He said it's a voice sample of P Diddy saying, "Hey girl."
I've listened to that song hundreds of times and I couldn't tell you that.
Really?
Yeah.
You're not missing. The sound of clocks. What's your zodiac sign? Hufflepuff. What do you want to play? Who do you want to play you in a movie about your life? So I don't know why anyone would ever make a movie about my life. But if I were in a movie about your life, or if there were a movie about your life, and there was someone playing me, these are all good choices.
I mean, I thought Dog and Clothes was the obvious answer until I saw Kermit the Frog.
Well, I don't think Kermit and I really have the same energy.
No, but he'd be acting.
It's true, but I mean, as an actor, he's a very manic.
I mean, maybe he's just never been cast in a kind of role so that he can stretch the range.
Man, now I really want to see Kermit the Frog sitting in the audience at the Oscars like this. And Kermit the Frog for Bridge Over Troubled Water. And then go to him. And then, Lawrence Fishburne, or whatever. And the winner is Kermit the Frog, Bridge Over Troubled Water. And he gets up out of his seat. And then there's a dude like in a black jumpsuit carrying Kermit the Frog. All right, so the wrong answer to this is not Kermit the Frog. It's a random extra. If roses are red, what color are violets? I'm single. Wisconsin or blue. I mean, this is the wrong answer because it's the right answer.
Okay.
Who's a good boy? I love trash. The Joker is not misunderstood.
No.
Whomever Santa decides, whomever, or the dog. I mean, this is the right answer, so it's the wrong answer. Right answer again. It's Can You Feel the Love Tonight? I've never seen this movie, so I've seen enough of it, enough memes and stories about it.
Yeah.
That I know all about it, but I've never seen it. It's so cool. What's the name of our galaxy? The
Snickers.
Isn't that what they call Snickers in England? Because Snickers in England is like a tool company. This will give one of the right answers. Snickers Workwear Direct.
Right, but
It also says Snickers Top's list of favorite chocolate
Yeah,
bars.
so.
I swear they call it something different.
But it says here
Yeah,
Snickers.
Galaxy Bar.
Okay.
Nation's third. That's what I was confused.
Okay, but
There
Snickers,
is a Galaxy Bar.
yeah, but they also have Snickers.
I mean, you would think that it wouldn't be a Snickers because of the frequency at which the English talk about how bad our chocolate is.
Yeah, but I mean,
Snickers is very American chocolate.
but there's not a lot of chocolate in a Snickers.
There's a ton of it. It's all around the outside.
Yeah, but most of the Snickers is mostly the nougat, right?
I beg your pardon.
Mostly the nougat.
Can't say that word. That's their word. Bakers. Bakers. What's the best thing to say in a job interview? Which way's the bathroom? How quickly would it be socially acceptable to quit? This is awkward, but is this a robbery? What's the work environment like? All right, so you shouldn't ask this.
No.
You should observe and figure out what it is. Nobody can give you an answer to this because it's not quantifiable in the sense like, well, we work hard and we play hard. And by that I mean I drink too much.
I mean, a substitute question for that can be something like, what does it take to succeed in this workplace?
No, don't ask that either. Don't ask that ever. This is from a person who's only ever applied for academic jobs.
I applied for other jobs. I met you at another job that I got.
Yeah, but, did he ask you anything like that?
No, I think that he just wanted to see if I would run away.
He'd see if you showed up and were what you said you were on your resume. That's it.
Yeah.
And, for what it's worth, he was actually a pretty good boss. What's the best thing to say in the job interview? So this is the wrong thing to say. So you should not say this at a job interview. You want to know what a job interview work environment is, right? When they ask you, do you have any questions for us? You might say, boy, it would be great if I could meet some of my coworkers or my potential coworkers. You might need to work on the phrasing there. Because if they already haven't scheduled that, they're probably not particularly serious about you. But if you meet somebody and they just give you the wrong vibe, you'll know right away. And if they're too busy, you'll probably know that as well. The only interviews I ever get now, as an adult, are interviews where I've got to fuck up to not get the job.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they just don't even talk to me. They send me a rejection letter and that's it. That's all. Next one. Why did the chicken cross the road? What's your joke answer? Why did the chicken cross the road?
To get away from the factory farm.
To get away from the factory. That's not a joke.
Oh.
Do you not understand what jokes are?
No. Does that surprise you? That I don't understand what jokes are?
No.
Ha, ha, ha.
Here's my version. Why did the chicken cross the road? He was following another chicken.
Okay.
At a distance. He'd been hired to watch. So that's what he did. He watched and watched.
So he's like a chicken tail?
He's a chicken PI. He had stuff to do to get to the other side. No one ever asks how the chicken is doing emotionally. So again, this is the wrong answer because it's the right answer.
Mm-hmm. And here's this question again, because it appears that every quiz just has this.
I think this website is just promoting
these
5
4
things.
pictures. It's 4, but
4 things. Congrats. You are you don't have TikTok downloaded.
Yeah, it's true.
You don't have TikTok downloaded. I have any apps on my phone.
Yeah.
That's not entirely true, but I have my bank, my email service, a web browser that isn't Safari.
Yeah, I mean, we watch TikToks, but as they're filtered through
To
other
Reddit or Twitter
or Tumblr.
or Tumblr.
So, when I was teaching my, internet studies class, I made the kids bring me TikToks.
Alright, so now I pick one for you, right?
Yeah.
No, I was hoping it would just like
Keep scrolling, but no, you gotta go to the next page.
I mean, which Friends reunion character? What do you mean Friends the reunion character?
Were there different characters than Friends?
This
What's
TV
this?
show?
What does reunion mean here?
What the fuck? This romantic quiz will reveal which
You were really going off brand for me.
is right for, that was the idea, right?
Yeah.
Is right for your wedding. Which royal wedding dress do you prefer?
I guess the Meghan Markle,
Why?
because it's got a higher neckline. I don't really wear low necklines.
It's true. You have to read.
How many people do you want in your wedding party? 0.
You don't want a maid of honor?
No. No one's coming.
What's your favorite color scheme?
I guess white and black? White and black.
Who would do
Who would-
green and red?
People who want a Christmas party? Because that's what putting green and red together is. Now you have a Christmas wedding.
Do people have Christmas weddings?
I guess.
I've never seen one like in a movie or a TV show.
My parents got married on the 20th of December.
That's close to Christmas. My parents got married in I know my stepmother and dad got married in the fall.
Mm-hmm. How many relationships have you been in?
You're actually counting.
I'm trying to see if it's 4 or 5 or 6 or more. I think it's 6 or more. Yes, 6 or more.
I know of 3 you've been in.
Yeah.
4. I know of 4 for sure. I mean, I just don't pry into your romantic history. I know it exists.
Yeah.
We've talked about some things together.
High school, first college, well, pre-college into college, then the person I was dating at the same time as that same one.
Oh, you whore.
And then...
So more than 6?
Yeah, because I think you become 6. You're 6. So, yeah, 6 or more.
6 people as a relationship, not implying anything else.
Yes, 6. I think you're number 6.
I think I've had like 20 plus relationships.
Yeah, but I was 7 years younger than you when we got married.
That's true.
And I had just one person basically all through college after I got rid of the other person.
I dated like, of those 20 people, I dated like 18 in college.
Right. And I dated 2 people in college.
Pick the romantic comedy.
I guess She's All That is the only one I've seen out of those.
You've not seen Love Actually?
I know, this has come up before. I have not seen Love Actually. But I have seen She's All That, so I guess that's the one.
She's All That is Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah.
And...
Isn't it Brittany Murphy? Or,
No, it's not Brittany Murphy.
Oh, it's Jennifer Love Hewitt?
No?
No.
I don't know who it is. That makes me think she's like dead or something. Rachel Lake Cook.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, wow, she went on to nothing, didn't she? Don't you hate the way they've changed
Yeah,
IMDb?
this is horrible.
It's very mobile. I don't recall, I guess she didn't really blow up, did she? She's from Minneapolis.
He's All That. It's in post-production.
No. Really, why? She was in a bunch of Robot Chicken, so she must be friends with Seth Green.
Yeah.
Cross Country Christmas. This is like a Hallmark level movie. Love.
Oh, she did the
Guaranteed.
Tifa Lockhart voice in Dissidia Final Fantasy NT.
Holy shit.
So she might be doing Tifa's voice in a number of things. Yeah, it looks like she's the English voice of Tifa.
It does. She's done a fair amount of voice acting here.
She has.
So
Wait, so was she Tifa in the remake as well?
I didn't see.
Yeah, I didn't see her. It would have been 2020. And she's not listed there.
So that doesn't mean a lot.
Right, it just could not.
Years ago, IMDb didn't even have TV show credits.
Mm-hmm. It was just movies.
Yeah, and now, obviously it has movies and TV shows. It's only logical that there should be like a full embracing of video games as those go that way. But YouTubers are on here.
Yeah.
So, any YouTuber who's like broken the barrier.
Mm-hmm. And might have made an appearance on something else other than their own YouTube channel.
Right. Or was mentioned by the news.
Right, yeah.
So a fair amount of that. A couple runs of TV shows and stuff. Lots of one-offs.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of video game voices. Lots of really like low-end romance movies. From this was a Hallmark channel.
Yeah.
She's decidedly average looking.
Mm-hmm.
So like that makes a lot of sense that she's in
A lot of romantic comedy, low end stuff.
Because it's like they build those movies to like they want women to identify with the protagonist. Right? So, He's All That. Oh my god.
We already opened that in another window.
Teenage girl sets out to make a
Nebbish classmate, the ultimate high school
makeover. It's an updated remake. So is Freddie Prinze Jr. in it?
It doesn't appear that he is.
Well, no, I mean as like a secondary. Like she's in it as a secondary,
I mean, they're listing her first, but
Yeah, you're right.
but she has to be playing someone's like mom or a teacher or something.
And that's Sawyer. That's no information. Yeah, I don't see Freddy.
Yeah, so
So maybe he's not in it. He directs now, right?
I think he voice acts as well. I think he was in the Dragon Age game. I think.
No, I'm pretty sure you're right that he does voice act. His life has, fallen off the high part of his success as well. He never really blew up, right? Like there was a moment for him, but it didn't ever seem to go
Right, it
through.
didn't actually finish or whatever.
Yeah. I think he was in a couple real stinkers, like he was in the Wing Commander movie.
I see.
And that's what I think happened. What's your love language?
Probably words of affirmation. I like being told stuff.
I don't know what this means, whether it's receiving or giving. So I'm going to go with what you said. I don't know for sure that that's the right choice.
Why? Because is that supposed to be about what you give or what you receive?
I don't know. That's what I can't answer.
Because I think receiving, I like being told things.
I beg your pardon. Which date would you like to go on?
Dinner, but without the movie, so I guess picnic?
I'd like to recreate Ghost.
Yeah, you brought this up before.
You be Whoopi, and I'll be Demi Moore.
Okay, that was not the way you sold it to me earlier, but now I might be more on board.
Who said I love you first?
You. My partner.
Which TV couple do you relate to more? Ross and Rachel, Amy and Jonah.
Jim and Pam.
So this is from what, Superstore?
Yeah.
Right? And that isn't that America Ferrara?
Possibly?
I'm remembering now that this show was actually recommended to me
Okay.
by my former boss. And we're gonna
I see.
Jim and Pam or Beth and Randall from This Is Us.
So I only know 2 of these,
Yeah, same.
and I would say more Jim and Pam than Ross and Rachel, and I just don't know the other 2.
So I don't even know what this would mean. Like as a romantic archetype,
Yeah.
who do you most resemble? I mean, the reality is like neither one of them, because they're both fraught with drama.
Right, and it's just like there's no drama here, so.
There's not drama in most people's lives,
Right.
right? Most people have perfectly ordinary, normal
It
lives.
could be that the Beth and Randall from This Is Us, but I don't know anything about it, so just go with Jim and Pam, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough. You just don't like Friends. and neither do
We
I.
also met at work,
That's true.
so there's at least that. Pick a romantic gesture: sending flowers, getting matching tattoos, cooking dinner, holding hands. Flowers. I like flowers. I like giving flowers. I like receiving flowers.
I don't know if we can have this question on Twitch.
Oh, let's say forehead. That's safe.
Would you ever elope?
Yeah, sure.
What do you think about PDA?
It depends on the environment. I'm not totally against it.
Which type of flower would you like to receive?
They're all nice. Sunflowers.
Sunflower.
Sunflower. Pick a romantic song. I don't know this Bones song. I don't actually know this Beyonce song. I guess, so I don't really like any of these songs.
I don't know this song. Isn't this from the movie they were in together?
Yes, and I like Lady Gaga, so let's just go with that.
What makes you beautiful? I don't know any of those either. I've never heard this.
I've at least heard that, and I don't like that song, but I do like Lady Gaga, so I'll take that one. Where would you like to go on your honeymoon? Hawaii, Paris, Bali, Santorini. Well, this is, Santorini might be cool.
Yeah.
I've been to Paris. I don't like Paris that much. Have you been in a long distance relationship? Yes, I have. Do you believe in love at first sight? No. No, I don't. Which setting is most romantic to you? They're all outside.
They are. Where's the couch with the video?
I guess the one on the bottom because it's got pavement in it. I'm such a indoor person.
That's so weird.
Which dreading style?
Wedding
A-line?
dress style do you prefer?
Yeah, A-line. A-line.
A-line, huh?
Out of those, yeah.
Mermaid.
I'm not really a dress person. Choose one. This haunted question.
With this?
The answer is peanuts.
Yeah, but so strange though, right? I hate this camera shot that's featured here in this still.
Yeah.
So much. I really, really do. Maybe it's because I dislike Elizabeth Moss so much. I quite like the Canadian lady who wrote that book. It's weird to say you like Handmaid's Tale. Let's say I appreciate Handmaid's Tale. But I fucking hate Elizabeth Moss. I don't know why.
Anyway, we've been through this and it's Snoopy. It's all Snoopy.
Congrats, you got winter.
We got married in the summer.
We did, in the high summer.
Mm-hmm. It was very hot.
That's fucking Jesus. It's the dumbest day to get married. So hot. So you gotta pick one for me.
Right. I kind of want to give you how well do you know men.
You want me to do this?
Yeah, I think you should do that one.
Okay.
How well do you know men?
Which of these things are men are most likely to worry about on a daily basis according to research? Hair, mental health, ability to provide, or weight?
I would say it's their height, but men worry about their height, don't they?
No. I mean, short guys want to be taller.
Yeah.
That's totally different than worry about.
Okay.
Ability to provide. Where do men store fat? In their bellies, obviously. Men can tolerate less sleep than women. I kind of think the answer to that is no.
Yeah.
But I have no idea. It's total speculation. I sleep less than you generally. However, when I was getting medical treatment, I slept a lot.
Also, I think there is stuff that shows the older you get, the less time you spend sleeping.
Yeah.
And you are older than me.
It's true. Right. I'll say true, I guess.
Right.
All these foods are good for men's virility, except which? Neon green lettuce. I mean, it's soy. Soy, obviously.
Soy boy.
The male gender symbol represents the shield and spear of which Roman goddess Mars?
That's just like, do you know the symbols of the planet?
Yeah, I guess. Or, I mean, if you say shield and spear of Roman god, and you don't know the names of the Roman gods, isn't that going to give you Mars anyways?
Yeah.
How many times per day does the average man look at himself in the mirror? Oh. Well, I'm going to say 5. I don't even look myself in the mirror when I brush my teeth.
Oh.
Approximately what percentage of men prefer to ask a woman on a date versus being asked? Well, I would say 25%.
Yeah, doesn't everyone like to be asked?
I think everyone wants the other person to confirm interest first.
Yeah.
So
you don't want to make yourself the one vulnerable.
Right. I think that's generally how it is.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't imagine being nervous now. However, I haven't had to do it in 11 years or however long we've been together. So yeah, I mean, I feel like I wouldn't have a problem doing it. But the reality is, I do recall having some trepidation.
Yeah.
How much of their lives do men spend looking at women? 1 month, 3 months, 1 year? Is it like gotta be like half the life of men? It'd be like of heterosexual men at least. I have no idea about homosexual men. Heterosexual men, I want to look at women pretty much all the time.
Yeah.
I don't have to see them naked or anything, but
like you choose when you get an option in video games, you choose to play as women, so you can look at a woman while you're playing video games.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm not like overt. I'm not like extra sexualizing everyone. But I mean,
Women are pretty.
yeah, women are pretty. I like looking at them.
Yeah.
Can they do something interesting at the same time? Studies show that women lie about 3 times per day. How often do men lie? 1 time, 2 times, 4 times, 6 times. So this is a fundamental question. Do you think women or men are more dishonest or honest? I don't really have an opinion on this. I really think that people are potentially equally honest or dishonest. So I'm going to say 4 because that's the closest to 3 that's not less than it. Men are more likely to suffer a heart attack during sex if one of these is true. They're drunk, they're cheating, they're in their own home, or they're left-handed. It's gotta be left-handed.
I mean, there's all sorts of negative shit about being left-handed that no one understands because they're not researched. Like, there's stuff about, like, there are medical studies that don't... In medical studies, you typically don't use left-handed people in the trials.
Yeah, and the reality is that if you're gonna, do something for a group or a community, it has to be a group or a community you want to keep around. And who wants to keep left-handed people around?
I'm left-handed.
I was kidding.
But I think, I think it is true that left-handed people don't live as long on average as right-handed people.
I like the idea that it's acceptable to say horrible shit about left-handed people because it's not a race or a gender or a creed.
I'm left-handed.
I know, and I'm kidding, of course, but I've just realized that
right.
we might need to get back to the left-handed abuse. As a human people.
I have it hard enough as it is.
What percentage of men are colorblind? No idea. I'm gonna go with 3%.
Oh, I think it's higher than that.
We'll find out. True or false, men are less likely to say "I love you" first. Less likely. No. I think that's gotta be.
I think men
false.
say. Yeah, I think men say "I love you" first.
How many times more likely is a man to swipe right than women? Like 100 times. Men are far less particular by appearances and other superficial characteristics. Which physical feature do men tend to notice first? Hair, eye color, teeth, waistline.
I know what I think it is, but...
Probably eye color.
Oh, I would think it would be hair. There's just more hair than eye space.
There is, obviously. At what age did Jewish boys traditionally celebrate the bar mitzvah? Isn't that 13? I'm thinking of TV depictions of bar mitzvahs. I'm pretty sure the kids are roughly 13 in shape.
It's shape. What is a 13-year-old shaped like?
Slightly smaller than a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Which is more important to the average man? A partner who makes them laugh or a partner who laughs
at their jokes, yeah.
Studies indicate that men with lower IQs are more likely to do what? Fall in love, excel at sports, marry for life, or cheat. Lower IQs are associated with a lower socioeconomic status. And I think the divorce rate correlates to higher socioeconomic status. So poor men are less likely to be divorced because divorce is too expensive. Which means that lower IQ men who are often also poorer men, not because of destiny or something, but just because they're concomitant variables. So I'm gonna say more likely to marry for life. That's a guess.
Yeah. I mean, it's the guess that I would make as well.
Which type of memory is superior in men on average? I'm thinking it's short term. Working there.
Yeah.
Which is the most common liar? I don't know what they are.
Well, I mean, do you think men are more introverted or more extroverted?
Introverted.
So one of the eyes. That's as far as I can get on that to help you.
Fair enough. We'll just say that. Research suggests that female infants prefer looking at female faces, while boy babies prefer female tits.
I don't think it's female tits.
I'm gonna say female faces as well. Babies, though. It's not sexual. It's silly.
There might be, a developmental reason to look for female faces first or something. Like, that's your food source. Typically.
Maybe. I think that by default, everyone prefers to look at women over men as a simple...
I can't imagine, without socialization, why male babies would pick something different than female babies. You know what I mean?
Smelling which of these things can decrease a man's sex drive? BO, tears, halitosis, or foot odor? I think maybe halitosis. Maybe. Can you smell tears?
I like the way your tears smell.
Like tears of rain. I can smell your tears from across the room, so I thought I'd see how you were doing.
You're crying now. So weird. We should stop on that.
I love it when girls cry. Now it's gotten weird. Foot odor, I'm saying.
Okay.
Because I don't think it's deodorant. I don't think you can smell tears. Halitosis, I mean, I don't think that's going to do it as like a scientifically proven phenomenon. I'm going to go with foot odor. Which type of voice do men tend to find most attractive? Husky, high-pitched, quiet, or loud? I mean, stereotypically husky, right?
No. I'm just loud.
Yeah, you're pretty loud.
And I'm pretty high-pitched.
When people are as nasal as we are,
It's hard to tell.
it's hard to tell where they are tonally.
Mhm.
On average, which part of a man's body is 10% larger than on a woman? The thumb, the nose, wrist, or tongue. Wrist rather seems right out because that's seems like men's wrist would be significantly larger than 10%.
I mean, that's the thing. Looking at these, I'm like, wouldn't they all be larger than 10%?
Well, I mean, I think hands certainly.
Yeah.
Men's hands are much larger than women's hands, and you have tiny hands too.
Well, I mean, just because. So you're not 10% taller than me, I don't think, right?
No, I'm only like an inch or two.
Right, but in every other dimension, you're more than 10% larger than me. You know what I mean?
You're calling me fat. Yes.
No. But like your hands are more than 10% bigger than
So
mine.
you have abnormally small hands.
And your wrists, so thumb and wrists, you're much more than 10% bigger than me.
Yeah, wrist for sure. Tongue, I don't know. Do men have longer tongues?
Your nose is smaller than mine.
Yeah. But is that average?
I don't know.
I think it's nose.
Your nose is definitely smaller than mine.
I remember reading something about men's noses growing
I
forever.
thought that was their ears.
Which of these skills are men better at than women on average? Hearing distant sounds, picturing objects in 3D, remembering colors, or tanning?
So I think I actually know the answer to this one.
Tanning? As in like tanning leather?
Or their skin color deepening.
Well, that's not a skill.
I know. So they must be tanning.
What the fuck? Why is that in there? It's so out of place. Picturing objects in 3D, how do you test that?
So I think that's the actual answer because I think I've actually read papers on it.
But how do you test it?
With a video simulation, essentially. And, the studies that I've read are essentially like you get the front view of an object and then you get other views. You select the one that would be, the view from a different angle of that same object.
So it tests you by having you judge a recreation of a 3D object.
Right, and saying what the other view of that 3D object would be if it was rotated in space. Now, what I've also seen is that the picturing objects in 3D, the difference goes away if you have women play like a spatial game or like a video game for like 10 minutes before they take the quiz, then that difference disappears. So it appears to actually be something like, men just picture objects in 3D more frequently. So they're better at it unless you comp women, and then they're basically. That's my recollection of how those studies go. But like, with no pre-stimulus, men will perform better at picturing objects in 3D.
Huh. Well, I guess I have to guess that because you remember so much about it. I'm still blown away by this context. It's like a physical skill that isn't really a skill. It's more of like a talent, right? It's like you're either born with the ability to hear well or not, right? Picturing objects in 3D, that seems to be something about abstract thought to me. Though obviously you just described a real world experience.
Yeah, it's like a spatial thing.
And remembering colors, I don't think men are generally regarded as color.
Women are considered better at color differentiation.
I know. Isn't it women have better color differentiation because they have actually, on average, greater like rods and cones in their eyes?
I think it's just women are much less likely to be colorblind because of the way the colorblindness gene is men are just more likely to be colorblind than
And
women.
then suddenly leather work. Man, that's I don't know. I'm gonna go with the 3D one. Why do men develop deeper voices during puberty, according to scientists?
To attract the ladies.
To intimidate other guys. Neither of these. Both of these. I don't think it's either of these because that's not the way shit works, right? Traits don't evolve like that. Right? They're selected for that sexually, right?
Right.
So I think it's neither.
I honestly think the deeper voices thing is just like a side effect of other things that, male puberty produces.
I've always understood the depth of voice to be related to the physical size of a person's movement.
Yeah.
Which vary significantly despite people's physical size.
Yeah. Now, people will use...
I don't know if that's true.
My understanding is people will be socialized into using different parts of their natural range. So generally, women will pick a higher portion of their natural range to use. And men might pick something more towards the middle of their natural range. But there is, a finite space that's comfortable for you to talk in.
Yeah. I think I'm generally quite high-pitched, but I also change it. According to research, men are most attracted to potential mates wearing which color? Blue, red, pink, or green? Well, stereotypically, it has to be red, right? But I don't know if that's true.
I mean, just red is what gets the most attention across the board, I feel.
I don't know. I feel pink is so close to red that it's unfair to have both answers.
Yeah. But, as humans, we look at red things more closely than we look at things that are not red.
Yeah, that's probably some sort of evolved from survival from danger or something like that, right?
Don't eat that.
Or eat that.
Yeah.
It could be the other way around.
Yeah.
I gotta say red.
I feel like we're just very attuned to red. Red was the first color we had a word for after black and white, right? Or light and dark, technically. It's light, dark, and then red.
You think that because of what? Studies of Proto-Indo-Europeans?
Studies of language development in multiple places in the world. Generally, red is the third color that people name. As languages develop, there's light, dark, and then red.
Is that early childhood education stuff, or
No, that's language development, the development of language over time.
Pinker or something?
Yeah.
Okay. How tall is the average American man? I think it's 5'9". Studies show that men are most attracted when women tilt their head in which direction? Left.
What about if she can spin it 360?
On average, men are better than women at detecting infidelity, pregnancy, gas leaks, or slow motion. I think they've only ever done tests for these two. I don't think anyone's ever done science to establish this. So I'm going to say gas leaks. Women tend to use both hemispheres of the brain, while men mostly use which side? No idea.
I think it's probably actually left, but I'm under the impression most people mostly use the left side of their brain. That'd be the one controlling their right hand.
I don't even remember what we're testing here.
How well you know men.
Charlie Brown, obviously.
There's a different picture in that
Congrats, you're a man expert.
one. Congratulations, as a man, you're a man expert.
Yeah, that's right. Man expert.
You're a dude expert.
I don't know if that's a compliment or an insult.
Does it tell us
or
which
what.
ones are right or wrong? Or is it just...
Doesn't look like
It does.
Where?
Go up.
Oh.
It'll tell us on each one.
Where?
Scroll down. See, it's... Oh, no, never mind. It's just the answer to that was right or left. So I was like, oh, it says it's right, though, but that's just the answer you chose.
Yeah, it's the
I got it.
Yeah, it doesn't tell us because it's only giving us this answer from... We've been going a while, so it's time to call it quits.
That's our time.
Thanks for joining us. I'll probably be back tomorrow. Maybe we'll see.
Not me, though.